Namaste, Big Cat Air Signs, Grand Rising. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. On the 10th, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. Pluto resumes direct motion in Capricorn until the 20th of January 2024, when it will transition into Aquarius until 2044. However, Pluto will be back in Capricorn for a brief period between the 1st of September and the 19th of November 2024. Employ this time to reflect on the lessons you've learned over the past decade. With Pluto approaching the conclusion of its Capricorn sojourn, focus on finalizing adjustments pertaining to your goals, direction, responsibilities, or structures. On the 11th, the Moon in Virgo trines Jupiter in Taurus. Taking the occasional break and easing off can prove advantageous to you in the long run. Your health, physical and mental, is your wealth. Take the chance to step away from your usual routine, as it can provide much needed breathing space and a sense of liberation. On the 12th, Mars enters Scorpio. With Mars in Scorpio, your energy and determination intensify, making this an opportune period for dedicating yourself to your personal or professional projects, bouncing back from defeats and instigating transformative changes through sheer willpower. Also, you have the Moon entering Libra. Your loved ones may require assistance. You could be the one to offer the emotional support. It will in turn give you what? Some form of emotional contentment. On the 13th, Mars in Scorpio trines Pisces. Saturn in Pisces. Excusez-moi s'il vous plaît. I get French sometimes, you know. Ho, ho, ho. Anyhow, a more disciplined work ethic is needed, and it will take center stage. You'll be challenged to defend your loved ones and discern genuine supporters. This phase, Freudian slip meant to come out. Somebody's trying it. Okay. This phase tests your allegiances, revealing true allies. On the 14th, the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. This marks an auspicious time for forging new partnerships, making commitments and striking compromises. Diplomacy and charm will serve you well as you attempt to unite everyone on a common path. On the 15th, the moon enters Scorpio. Passions run high, particularly with Mars also in Scorpio. Harness this to immerse yourself in projects that captivate your interests. On the 16th, the moon in Scorpio opposes Jupiter in Taurus. Seeking personal space can be more productive to provide peace and avoid engaging in conflicts. No conflicts, not good. Especially for your hairline. If you require solitude, explore healthier avenues to satisfy that need rather than resorting to disputes. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Make our wave. Namaste! Grand Rising air signs. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 7 days. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive in, darling dears, and unpack. We're going to lead with the dice because you guys love the dice so much. The red dice is immediate action. The white dice is backup intel. Oh, you have a 2, darling dears. This speaks about adventure. It also speaks about it being a lucky period for some. You're going to be receiving some form of good news. For others, you'll be receiving gifts as well as compliments, or even a possible winning money on the lottery. I don't know. Some money returning to you. It could be a tax return, whatever it is. Travel is also indicated, or the plans around that you're going to be making around travel. If you're having a business partnership, it's going to be positive. But this is about you broadening your horizons. Maybe some of you are starting to read uplifting books or listening to audio books about I don't know, balancing out your chakras, learning to meditate, this and that, darling dear. But the key word for this is adventure. But you have the 3 with the underline what you didn't know. The 3 is about conflict, darling dear, and confusion. A nerve-wracking period is going to begin. So you may have someone complimenting you, but they're coming straight from the crevice of the devil's balls. They are what? Pennywise son or daughter. Yeah. It speaks about arguments and quarrels and lots of discord, darling dears. For others, this is about you're going on an adventure that your life path is about to change drastically for you taking this action of travel, darling dears. Remember, I told you that. It's also about you having a more diplomatic manner. And diplomatic in some cases, that means shut up. Don't tell nobody nothing, because you don't know who doesn't wish you well. Now, this goes to the energy of a 5. This speaks about someone is going to be having a problem at home. It could be with the people you live with or something going wrong inside your house, but it's definitely an issue within your domicile over the next 7 days. The numerology of the 5 speaks about constructive freedom. It speaks about conflict, confusion, but it also speaks about change, instability, bringing change. The number 5 is ruled by Mercury as well as Neptune energy. This translates to Virgo and Pisces energy. All right, let's lower this music a little bit more. Get your runestone. Just the one. Oh, wow. If it wasn't for the fact that I've got these 5s of steel, it would have fallen onto the floor. You have Ingus, darling dear. Imagine that the masculine energy trying to go between my 5s. My legs are going, who goes there? Who is it? Who sent you? No, anyway, Ingus. Ingus is represented by the letter N and G, as well as what? The Emperor in Tarot. This is Mars and Aries energy. It came out in upright, so it's telling you to use your common sense, darling dear. Common sense is a superpower amongst some people. What does that mean? Keep your flip-flops firmly on, darling dear. Don't let no one spin you off your flip-flop. It speaks about you being in your authority. You are the whole army, from the foot soldiers to the commandante. That means you don't need anyone's opinion on how you live your life. Live according to your own rules. For others, this is about you creating a solid foundation. It could also represent a future partner coming towards you, but we also saw compliments, but trickery, confusion and quarrels. This is why you have to make sure that you know people's birth natal chart before you commit any form of genitalia. You want practically an FBI dossier on that person, their family members, if they've got baby mamas or baby fathers, whatever. Because I just saw this thing on YouTube where this lady, she'd broken up with her husband, right, because he was very abusive, and she eventually met a new boyfriend. The husband broke into the house, shot her 16 times, and shot the boyfriend, killed the boyfriend. She survived, and then he was missing. Oh my God, it's a lot. Make sure you know whom you're inviting into your life and in your domicile, darling. I don't care if they come holding Jesus or Buddha's hand. We do the boosie badass round here at Don't Get Smoke Central. Everyone gets investigated, and if they got a baby, that's the first one to investigate, darling dear. As I was saying, it also speaks about somebody's going to be meeting somebody who is very experienced in the boudoir. For others, if you're an entrepreneur, you're about to get some big news about your business or businesses. Because you took the initiative, darling dear. You remained fearless. If it's advice you're getting, but
remember, if the advice is from somebody who's on the same level or higher, you can take it on board. Don't be stubborn. Always be open to listen, darling dears. Listen. Ingus, as I said, represented by the letters N and G, the numbers 22 and the number, oh my gosh, number 4. All right, let's get your oracle ancestral message around this. I'm going to use the gods and goddesses. Oracle ancestral message for my air signs for the next 7 days. Not every message will resonate with you. Just take what resonates and disregard the rest. Don't try and make it fit where it doesn't. It's not meant to. If it don't fit, don't force it. Oracle message for my air signs for the next 7 days. Thank you. She-wolf, unleash the wild within you. And your guardian angel, darling dear. I didn't even see that. It came out. Some of you may be seeing feathers over the next 7 days. It speaks about your angelic presence around you, darling dears. Your ancestors, way showers, and spiritual guides. Ask them for help at any time. And you are never alone. Some of you are going to have to release the wolf from within, darling dear. The moon could also speak about some shady behavior. A hidden enemy. It also speaks about, you may even be finding out about fake friends, darling dear. Someone cheating or cheating you. Bad energy is about to be revealed to you over the next 7 days. This is a spiritual journey. For others, you're going to be hearing about a pregnancy. Maybe that's where the skullduggery is tied up. You're going to hear of, maybe, oh gosh, God forbid it's your partner that's got someone pregnant, or your partner's pregnant by someone else. Ooh, child. It'd be like, Jerry. But this is about you, not being afraid to speak your truth, darling dears. Speak your truth in every situation, even if your voice is shaking. You have to remember, nothing is going to change unless you change it yourself. And remember, we all have 2 wolves inside of us. It's what we choose to feed, the good or the bad. Again, ask your guardian angels, ancestors, way showers, and spiritual guides for protection and guidance over the next 7 days. Seen a lot of native here, and more feathers, darling dears. So definitely feathers are going to be the highlight of your week, whether you see actual physical feathers, or you may see on a book, you may see on the television, or somebody wearing it in their hair. But it's a message for you. The color of the feather will be important, darling dears. Make sure you've got your color chart so you can understand what each color is that you find. I don't think it's going to be a white feather you see, darling dears. It's going to be different. It's going to stand out. Base of your deck. The oracle has spoken, darling dears. Some of you are actually tarot readers, or you're highly intuitive. This is about you listening to your intuition and your gifts, darling dears. Maybe you're also going to be seeking some kind of, I don't know, maybe even seeking a reading, some kind of guidance. Wait for important information. Yup, love it. I don't hate it. Right, let's get a deck. Base of your deck, we've got the Death card. This speaks about an ending but a beginning for you, transformation and spiritual transformation. Racing, Freudian slip, meant to come out. Racing is important to someone over the next 7 days. The Death card in the upright, Scorpio energy. Scorpio is the 8th house. It's a highly spiritual house. It's the marriage house, darling dears. But it also speaks about what? A painful breakup, which is going to create a new beginning for some. This could be what? A divorce, the ending of something that was not for you, the regeneration of you, and it's an unavoidable change. But change is necessary in order to what? Continue to raise your vibration and elevate spiritually. The Phoenix rising. This is a new chapter for you, darling dears. The rebirth and rise of you, and you're going to see it as a blessing in disguise. When something like this happens at the beginning, you're thinking, oh my God, my world is over. But baby, from these people that you have to leave behind, right, are being removed. From they're not in control of your blinking and breathing, your good blood, you'll be right. You'll be right. Matter of fact, lock yourself in a room and watch my videos for 24 hours. You'll be all right. Fist bump. Right. let's dive in. I was just about to say, what can you expect over the upcoming week? Some people are going to find themselves solo dolo, like the boys or girls on the pole, single and independent, darling dears. 9 of Pentacles in the upright, I might add. This is Virgo as well as Venus energy. This is about you feeling more secure. You want to be drama free, and for others it speaks about a well-deserved reward, some success for some achievement you're going to be receiving. It could be in the form of what? Money. But it also speaks about the money you're going to gain through your independence, leaving a situation, because you have to remember, sometimes some people's energy is what's blocking your blessings. You're around the wrong energies, and as soon as they go, they F off, it's like the clouds are broken and good luck finds your address. Expect to be drama free, darling dears, or it's telling you to avoid conflict. You can be diplomatic about it, or you can just not every battle you are called to must you attend, darling dears. Some things are below your spiritual pay grade, and it's about spiritual ascension. This is about you opening up a higher frequency for yourself over the next 7 days. Is there any challenges that may arise for the Libras? I said Libra. It slipped out, darling dears. Libra is the 7th house, the house of partnerships. Any challenges arising for my air signs over the next 7 days? This fell into my hand. Yeah, a hoodwinker, darling dears. Somebody who wants to cause confusion in your life is possibly trying to stay in your situation or sneak back. But it's also about you not having the ruminating thoughts, darling dears. Divine is telling you to what? Choose wisely. Pick a lane, darling dear. Pick a lane. You have to remember, when you stay in your own lane, you don't worry about what George is doing over there or Frida to the right. Why? Because you'll end up on the rocks of life, darling dear. Stay focused on your own lane, right? Because a past person is going to want to try and come back, but this person was extremely controlling in your life. For others, this is about you receiving the keys to a new business. It's a business plan. If it's a loan you're looking for, things are turning in your favor. I told you, good luck is following you. We already saw this on the 2. Yep. But the Judgment card is telling me that you are the karma for someone else. This is fire, water, and Pluto energy. It's about your evolution and the rebirth of you. Yeah, you can forgive them for what they did, but never you ever forget that bastardo's name. When you're making your decisions. Is there any opportunities awaiting the big cat? Yeah. Happiness, a new beginning. This also speaks about travel. Some of you are going to have the means for travel, darling dears. This is impronto travel, and it's going to be a chance for you to put the past behind you like a ponytail. And again, somebody's going to be realizing that they're going to be a single parent over the next 7 days. Yeah. It's telling you to choose wisely. This is about you turning your back. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. When disrespect is being offered, you get up from the table, darling dears. And again, the 3 of Wands is about a travel. This is moving towards a new beginning, maybe even crossing water, darling dears. Something that you manifested. What is this? Why is the 7 of Swords here? Who wants to sneak back? Whoever wants to come back can't. They're being blocked by your ancestral team. Temperance energy is Sagittarius energy, the 9th house. And again, this is all about travel, darling dears. Seeing a lot of yellow here. Yellow is what? The solar plexus. This is about you. This is about you having the self-esteem, or the using your personal power, your will, your energy, knowing that some of you are going to be finding that you're going to be traveling solo or traveling lightly, or people that you expected to be with you for this new journey that you're on to be with you. No, mate, they're being left behind. Solar plexus is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's the 4 of Pentacles? What did I say? Not every battle must you attend. Someone is going to try and make amends with you because they see that you are stable. Maybe you have a new business, home, car, career, whatever it is. This person is coming back. But it's next to these 2 shady cards. They're coming back with an ulterior motive, and they're a skin-peeling liar. And on top of that, they're a page. For others, this is the message about your progeny, darling dears. You're going to have to what? Drop the whip on your progeny. Let them realize that you run things. And you can, like I say to my progeny when they upset me, I will put you back in the dark ages, blood. I will. I'll take your phone. I'll cut off the Wi-Fi at home. I will take your keys. So you knock the door. Before they know it, they'll be saying, ugh, 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 ugh. They'll forget how to speak English. And as I look, this card went into upright. So somebody's definitely going to have to drop the whip on their progeny. Yeah. This is about your hard efforts. Your work is about to pay off. This is success and attainment, darling dears. Money is all up and in this reading. This is going to be a prosperous week for you, darling dears. You're going to have messages coming in quickly. And this is also Cupid's arrows. Somebody's going to come and try and confess or profess love. What's on the floor is coming through the door. Whoever's going to do this is somebody who can't get you. You live rent-free in their mind, darling dear. Is this person good for you? This is a future husband or wife. Okay. This is a secret admirer. Justice. This is the contractual partnerships, darling dears. You may even go as far as to marry this person. For some, you manifested this. But as I said, for others, you're going to have to drop the whip on your progeny. They're getting out of hand, darling dear. They need to know that you can put them back into the dark ages. For others, single parenthood. And for others, again, you'll be planning a trip or a journey. The money is going to be like pennies from heaven. I'm saying pennies, but it's going to be pounds. Major money coming towards you. Yeah. It's going to create a lot of jealousy. So you're going to have to what? Move in silence. And when we see 2 pages on the tableau, darling, there's disagreements. Somebody's going to want to argue with you because they see the abundance that you're creating for yourself. And the fact that you have possibly a new partner on the hemisphere. Yeah. Somebody that wants you to feel low, less than yourself, vulnerable. Yeah. Somebody's going to try and fight you, darling dears. Maybe not, listen, tussling. Or even tongue wrestling. Listen, not every battle must you attend. You have to remember, you have something to lose. This is spiritual ascension. You've got money coming towards you, new opportunities, and for some, true love's first kiss. Somebody wants you to feel less than, and they will put you in competition with others. This is gossip mongers, darling dears, wanting you to tongue wrestle and defend yourself. I don't defend when people are lying about me. Let them tell. Matter of fact, I can add more to that shiznai. I couldn't give a good golly or a gosh. 18 on the counter. 18 is what? The moon energy. And my right palm is itching me. So Skrilla.com. Money is coming for you. Take that energy, big cat, but tell no one nothing. I'm a Reiki master and I can use this energy anyhow I choose. Let's get a final message. Then we're out of here. We're going to use Kipper. Nope, it's a no. Wellness deck. All right. Let's give it a quick shifty and wake up the deck and get the final messages for my air signs for the next 7 days. What? Talking? We've got talking, we've got the time and a date. Yeah. Somebody's run out, darling. Somebody's going to try and seduce you from the past, but the situation is over. Once something is dead, you have to let the dead bury the dead. This is not the time to bring anybody back from the pet cemetery. Have you not seen the movie? You'll recognize the body, but you won't know the person on the inside. It's over, darling dears. For others, you're going to be hearing of the passing of someone significant. So a celebrity. It's going to be a major talking point, darling dear. Everybody's going to say it was before their time, but boy, this is what's going to happen. But if anybody comes to you from the past wanting to resurrect the dead, you are not. Listen, you don't deal with necromancers, darling dears. And you are not Dr. Frankenstein. Let the dead bury the dead. Let it, if it's over with, because we've seen divorce, we've seen ending of situation from controlling people. Let it stay in the past. The future is coming for you, darling dears, but you have to want it, because you can manifest anything you want, because you've been gifted all of the tools over the next 7 days. It's all about your self-esteem, darling dear. You don't want around people that are Debbie Downers or Donovan Downers. No. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or my TikToks, where I also upload videos. If you'd like a personal read from me, hit me up in the Gmail. All of my intel is in the description box below. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Big Cat Wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, 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 cat.